Right, is that on? Is that on? Is it? We're gonna have to employ someone to do the tech in here, Mala, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I think that's on. Right, we'll get started then. Now then, manners, welcome to Ted Talks, the Ted Hanky podcast. Another thrilling episode to make your ears as moist as a slack lass's flap. I just made that up there, it's great. Do like, subscribe, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, that's important. We need to get the followers as high as we can, otherwise me and Mala can't get pints of Worthy anymore. We'll have to just drink cheap cans of Ace. So do subscribe, we want to monetize this podcast, so just do it. Oh, Mala!
All right, Ted, how are you doing? How are you doing, everybody? Out in Plugcast land?
They can't hear you. I've told you this before, Mala.
But it's more of a spiritual thing, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just sending out my love and vibes to everybody and saying hello.
Yeah.
Because they're back at home going, all right, Mala, how are you, mate? I'm all right, thanks, by the way.
Do you like my new tracky top?
Are you well, it's class, man.
I've got it from the club shop. Look at that. Got a few quid, you see.
Are you allowed to have a reader, like? I thought, like, we've now moved, haven't we? So I don't know, reader go mad with you.
I remember when you had that copy that was made by Aviva. You know, the Aviva, the bus company.
Well, I did, but because I just cut the pattern out, you know, like the bus, like the material for the pattern, it was class, man.
Well, that's like the Sunderland kit at the minute. And then I've got my Ted t-shirt on as well, look at that. Where I've got all of the Panini stickers when I used to be a professional footballer.
Why does the lad in the red Dickens top look like me?
It doesn't fit, does it? Yeah. So, good, yeah. Welcome to the show. What have you been up to then, Mala? We might as well start off and follow the usual formula.
Well, I've had a bad week, as you know. Like, I've had dramas with Broadback, haven't I, again?
Oh, that silly wench.
Well, I've had dramas with Broadback. I've been, people have been stopping me selling my wares door to door. Oh. Everything's hitting hard. My shares aren't doing well at all. No. It's ridiculous, man.
Because you shared them.
It's a bare economy, you know what I mean? I'm a bit pissed off.
Have you got shares, Mala?
Well, of course I have. NASA sold me him, the wicked man. I've got shares in Netto. He did us the papers and everything.
Right, yeah.
Like, I've got shares in Netto. I got coupons.
They're trying to get me some in Woolworths.
Well, I've got them, man, the class. Yeah. The class. So I've got Woolworths, I've got Netto.
Our price.
Well, it says our lass on them.
Right.
So I don't know if the coupons for, like, whatever, but, like, apparently I've got shares. And I've only bought a share in Man United, didn't I?
Fucking hell, I'd give that away.
No, I bought a share in Man United so I can secretly do the downfall. Because I own one share, right?
Yeah.
When they have a meeting, they've got to ask us, don't they? Well, because I own that club as well now. So when they're like, we want to buy someone, I'll be like, doubt it. Vito, you're not spending my 30 quid I bought that share with.
Yeah, put Harry Maguire up front.
Probably,
oh, good. Oh, well, what's Broadback been doing then? Why's she been giving you some shit?
Listen, I think she's been cheating.
You are?
Well, I do. I think, right, for some reason... Last week, I went out, right?
Yeah.
Hadn't been home all day, and yet all the windows were clean as upstairs. Now, no, we don't have a window cleaner, right?
Yeah.
There was a ladder that was left, propped up against the wall, up to the booking room. You know she has a booking room, doesn't she? Which is just reserved.
She just calls it the library, doesn't she?
Aye.
Yeah, because she thinks, it's going to have loads of books in. It does. A different type of book.
Well, aye. And anyway, right, so there was a ladder up there, right? There was a mysterious pair of glasses left there, but I don't know who they are. Are there new glasses you've got on there, Ted?
Oh, yeah, I had to renew my subscription, you know, with Specsavers, yeah.
Well, aye. So, and there was a coupon, and it was ripped in half, and it was like the ones NASA was giving me, so I don't know. But I have my suspicions, and it smelt like proper feisty, but nice at the same time. So I said to her, hey, Broadback, what's going on? And she went, hey, fuck off, Mala, you little Dave. I haven't been doing naught, have I? And anyway, shouldn't you be going and, selling your wares door to door? And I went, well, of course I shouldn't. She went, well, if you want to pop out for an hour or two, in an hour, then you can. And I did.
She's an independent woman.
She is, well, aye.
Yeah. Oh, I hope you find out who it is, because it's not on that, It might be no one. It might just be your imagination, Mala, playing tricks on you.
It could be, Ted.
Yeah. Well, let's move on with the show. anyway, what we're going to do today, man, is I've got a bit of a practical test for us.
Right, well, aye.
So, my dear dad, God rest his soul, I was going through a load of his stuff, and he left me a load of vinyls.
What,
so,
rubbers?
No, music records, a load of vinyl records. So I thought there's some absolute beauty. So I thought, like, I'm knocking out a bit of a car boot sale with old Jolie because she's still got loads of baby stuff she wants to get rid of, and I've got 2 pairs of 1998 Adidas Predators which are worth quite a bit of money.
Well,
so I might sell them, but. And I found a load of Pogs and a load of real Ghostbuster trading cards.
Don't be knocking them out. I'll have them off,
loads of stuff like that, what used to be mine when I was a bairn. But then I found all these records as well. So I'm going to bring up some, on the Magic Ted board, I'm going to bring up some album covers and we're going to discuss them and whether we keep them, we sell them. Some of them we might need to report them.
Well, knowing your dad, like, bless him, he had a class taste in music, so I reckon this is going to be mint.
He did, yeah. So the first one we're gonna have a look at here is called "Fingering and Praying for the Lord," and that's with Loretta Fudge.
A finger of fudge. Well,
as you can see there, Loretta's got a lovely do. I do like a girl who wears them sort of, Mrs. Slocum's pussy glasses.
Well, fingering
and the way she's fingering that flute as well. No, to me, she's an experienced cock handler. Like, she's always good.
Ted, right? This is a religious thing, right? And these religious lads, they don't even know what they're doing. Like, how suggestive is that? She's like holding a long flute, giving a little cheeky smile, and and that is like a really bad Photoshop of her head as well.
I mean, I'm thinking this is before Photoshop was even real, but you can see she's in the house of the Lord there, getting ready for some fingering and praying.
Praying for the Lord. I'm not sure whether this isn't, like, you haven't been set up with this one, Ted.
No, it's a real one. It was in my dad's record collection.
It looks a bit like a bloke as well.
Well, that's even better.
I mean, I would, though. I mean, do you know what I mean? You're there, right? You've just gone in there and you've gone to rob the only cat. I mean, you've gone set some candles alight, don't you?
Yeah.
And you absolutely, I swear to God, Sister Mary, I do put the 50p in to do it.
Yeah.
Right? And you've gone to light, and then there she is over the other side with a big flute. Just there, suggesting. She goes, I'm fingering and praying. And then you can say, I'm praying to do some fingering.
Well, I think that's a keeper then, do you?
Well, we'll keep that one.
Next one is, do you know Jesus?
I didn't know your dad was so religious.
He went through, he had an epiphany, and he went through a collection of religious records. So this one here, he was also a big fan of ventriloquism as well. And I don't know whether that there is George Dawes, Matt Lucas. Is that Matt Lucas? And
Ted, is that you when you were a baby? Because you did have that haircut. That is your haircut there. That's class.
That's a good one, that one. Uncle Les and somebody Wheeler featuring.
That's just as wrong as you like that.
Yeah. Let's have a look. I can't read it properly. It's a bit. Do you know Jesus? No, I think we'll get rid of that one. It's creepy as fuck.
You need to sell that one, Ted.
Yeah, someone will buy that. Yeah,
that one's going into the boot sale.
Yeah, that's going into the boot sale.
So on Big Pleasure Gardens, 9:30 on Sunday morning.
Next one. Here we go. Count Basil, Super Chief. I don't know whether that's. I've got no words on that one, Mala.
I've seen this episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. It's called Thomas the Tank Engine Smokes Crack, right? And this lad comes to deliver it. It's wicked, man. I love it.
He's the dealer in Thomas the Tank. Right, we'll skip that one.
It's class.
Next one is a good one. Jesus used me. And you can see these 3 hot pieces of flange are absolutely gagging for the body of Christ here.
That is a bloke in a wig in the middle.
I mean, they do look like they've all had superimposed hairdos on, and genuinely, I haven't touched any of these with hairdos. I mean, the good thing is it's in stereo, so that's always a good start. I don't know if that's the actual height of the one in the middle.
Think of this. Right, think of this, right? Play a game with me, Ted, right?
Yeah.
You close your eyes, right? It's a nice summer's day. You're lying in the back garden. Your pants get seductively pulled down. All of a sudden, someone's tugging away. You open your eyes and that's the view.
Oh! fucking
just
hell.
look at Doyle.
Skip. Get rid of that one. Jesus, use me. Fucking hell. Next one is, I think it's a good one here. Still got the price on there where we got it from Safeway. Enter me, Lord, and let me feel thy mercy from Mary Hinge. I mean, poor Mary there. She's got fucking one eye in Stockton and one in Thornaby, hasn't she?
Jesus, right, listen, this lad, technically, right, he is our Lord and Saviour. He can have anyone he wants, can't he?
Yeah.
Like, his level of flange he's booking is probably well up there, innit? This lass has no chance. I mean,
I'd rattle her, I'll be honest. And
maybe he's currently rattling her because he's the Holy Ghost as well, and that's why your eyes have gone cross-eyed.
Yeah. Enter me, Lord.
Oh, exactly. Could be.
Oh, yeah.
It's I like that one. That price, like, your dad knew a bargain, didn't he?
Yeah, it's funny, yeah, he got it in dollars as well. Next one. Christian Crusaders with Al Davis. Now, I think that poor lass is getting steam trained off these. I like the one at the back there who's doing the leg up on the wall manoeuvre there, but he just looks like he's a dwarf.
Is he a dwarf?
No, he's got one leg behind the wall and he's got one leg up on the wall. And then you've got Fat Frank there who's having a nice game of pocket billiards.
Right, why is the lad who's took that picture, right? Why haven't they went, hey, stand up, Frank? Why is he slouching so much? I mean, this is going to be an album cover.
Mise-en-scène of that, isn't it? Whoever's took that picture. That's going in the bin, that one.
Nah, you can't be having
we'll
that.
Have a look at the next one. This is A Taste of Dick Black. Which I think is.
I'm not touching that one, Ted.
No, do you know what? I'm really glad that they got the name in the right order. A Taste of Dick Black. Dick Black and his band. As you can see there, he plays the old squeeze box.
Well, the accordion, Ted.
I mean, who doesn't want to taste of Dick Black?
Exactly, especially when you look like that.
Freaking hell, we'll move on. I think that's going in the bin now because people, they might accuse me of things. Next one here is another good one.
This one's called Taste of...
No, this one's called Solid Gold Hammond by Harry Stoneham. And you can see there, he's given a lass a croggy on a chopper.
He certainly is, Ted.
And she's fucking loving that, isn't she?
He is penetrating her there, isn't he?
Like... He's deep there in Spooky Dokies.
Honestly, right, when I was a kid, I'd have knocked one out of that when I was a kid, you know.
I have.
I'd have had a sneaky one to that one.
Right, this next one, Mallet, be honest and tell me, do you recognise him, right? Because, hang on, let me see if I can just get it a bit bigger. See.
Well, that's Conway Twitty, man.
Yeah,
he's
going
class.
back to Miami with Conway Twitty.
He's class him, man. He's wicked.
I just like the way his hair looked like he had a full-on badger screw in his head.
This is our Julie had hair like that for years, man. She was a massive Conway Twitty fan.
Yeah, Conway. I mean, my dad loved Conway Twitty. This next one, I'm pretty sure we've seen him down Stockton Market before. And it's Cody Matheson, can I borrow another feeling? Hey mate, can I borrow another feeling?
He looks like that lad from the EE advert, but the one but he lives in Harley Road. You know what I mean? What's his name? Kevin Bacon.
Bloody hell.
Kevin needs some more bacon.
Hey, yeah, mate, can I borrow another feeling? Because I don't have any feelings to get home.
50 pence or 50 punches. Look at that.
Hell.
But you know that he isn't a baghead because look at that superb volume he's got on his hair.
Exactly, yeah, and he's got a full septum, so he's not on the beak.
Well, not
next one,
nose.
Classic. We've all got this one in the record collection. Lionel Richie, all night long there, looking very much like old Greg from the Mighty Boosh there, isn't he?
Absolutely. What a fantastic top he's got on. It looks like he's superimposed his head on it though.
No, it's just general Richie's head.
It's Richie's head.
Yeah. Next one is a classic here. If I Should Touch You by J.J. Worthington, and he's clearly having a taste of what he should touch there.
This is a bit disturbing to me, right? Because, right, is this lad old or young? Because he looks quite a young lad, but like with an old lad's head at the top. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, he's got a song on there, as you can see further down there, just called Julie. So I wonder if that's about our Julie. And then underneath it says both sides now. So it might be.
I think it is. But usually he'd be having his whole fist in there. He wouldn't just be having a couple of fingers.
I mean, some of the songs here, we've got Gentle on My Mind, A White Shade of Pale, Little Green Apples, Bathsheba. I don't know, that's something he's done with a dog. By the Time I Get to Phoenix, Blowing in the Wind, he's had a curry there.
Well, aye.
Elusive Butterfly, Jenny, Riding Down from Bangor, Yesterday, Julie, and Both Sides Now.
Is he Welsh?
I don't know, he might be, yeah. I mean, my dad has got connections of the Celtic origins and the Welsh, so... yeah, it's a beauty, that one. I like that one.
He almost looks like he could be a referee in the 60s and he's about to blow a whistle.
Yeah, he looked like he could be a fucking striker. They all look like 50, but they were 30. Next one here is a classic here. It's a big fun and Shalimar there, where they are joyriding on a couple of orca whales.
Do you remember when we did that at Blackpool Sea Life Centre, Ted?
Yeah.
Class.
Yeah. What, blacked up?
Well, we were. That's why we got chucked out.
We get in trouble for that these days.
You were just holding on to a turtle's head.
Oh, fucking I am now. Next one, let's have another.
That's wrong on so many levels, and it's like, look at the cruelty to animals, like they're just jumping in there. I mean, and what's big fun about riding them?
Well, I don't know, that last, she looks tidy, yeah, like, you know, she's doing one of those, oh, look at me, like Instagram posts, hands on the hips.
Everyone knows you cannot do that when you're riding a killer whale.
No.
He'd have you.
He'd fucking kill you. Next one. Alcides. I think that actually might be my dad.
I think it is. This is his solo album he released.
Alcides. He's wearing the leather two-piece.
How happy is he?
Fucking right. I mean, look at that. He's got perfectly dark hair and moustache, curlified, beautiful. He's got the curly chest hair. He's fitting into some leather trousers there and a leather jacket, and he can still put his arms above his head. He's in peak shape, this man.
And he's got a little belly. But what I want to know is, why is he lying on hay? Right, he's clearly in a barn, which means he's in a farm. Why has he come dressed like that to a farm?
I think he's in an orchard. I think he's in a field, and he's just had a scuttle, but he's brought his own chair to sit on just so he doesn't want to ruin his leather pants.
Well, I'll tell you what, right, it could be that he's actually gone dogging, right, because it's all wipe clean stuff, which you taught me was one of the best materials you could have.
Oh, yeah.
Because it wipes clean, right? And he's like watching a couple, and he's leaned back, and he's like, well, I'm next.
Good lad, Alcides or Alcides, or I don't know what your fucking name is. He's classy. Yeah, keep that one.
That's our favourite.
Next one here, Papa Penguin, Sophie and McGilly there, and you can see Papa Penguin. He's in the background dressed as a penguin. I think it's one of those foreign ones my dad got there, where it's meant to be about penguins.
I think we've seen the video of this one
when he did a tour of Luxembourg. And he brought back that fashionable haircut for all the lasses down the social club as well. They've still got it now.
I just love the fact, right, it doesn't matter, like, you know they're European without even doing anything else, right? They're not opened their mouth. They could be from any, you just look at them and you're like, they're European.
You know they've got a full bush.
They've got a full bush and they take anal. They'll do it up the arse, I'm telling you. That's why they're like that. They're ready.
And there's nothing better than whipping down a lass's pair of tracky bottoms. Obviously you're allowed when they let you. Just go down and kick someone.
But I think they're all in ones.
So I
like
think the ski suits.
Well, aye.
Oh, well, aye. Next one. Let's have a look who we've got on here. Oh, this is a great one. It's Ilona Starla Scatanati, and you can see there she's positioned what can only be described as a cuddly toy right in front of a flappage.
Well, I believe that was to get past some very stringent laws they have in Bulgaria.
Ilona Starla. Oh.
Is she riding there? One of them Hoovers that does itself.
I don't know what she's on, but I want to sniff it.
It's class, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon when they built that teddy bear in some loving factory for a child, they recognised it would be used for this purpose to hide wet beaver?
What?
Yeah, exactly. It's classic.
Next one. I do apologise if some of these the pixelation qualities aren't great. I was using a very bad camera to take the pictures of them. Next one here is a classic one here. I think he could probably go out with that last we've seen earlier here. It's just the Imao de Katui, and you can see he's got a bad case of the boss eye there.
Well, aye.
which is never nice.
Listen, right, the lad's got to make it, right? Now,
He's only 19.
Exactly, but think about this, right? You're banging, you're class at singing, and you're one of the best, Ted.
Yeah.
Like, there's no one else in El Salvador that's better than you, right? And they're like, right, he's going to be our breakout artist in 1976, and you're like, here, Ted, come here. He might be able to sing, but look at this lad's grit. And you're like, no, he looks class. Then he opens his eyes and you go, oh, this is why Milli Vanilli happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what it was about. I mean, if he didn't, why didn't he just put an eye patch on? He'd have been golden.
Because his eye would have still been looking at the eye patch.
Yeah, but then
They're
he could
both
have...
cocked there. They're both knackered.
Well, no, I reckon if you cover the left one up, it'd be all right.
He might have just seen something he's not happy about. And that's the reaction you'd have.
And they could only take one picture, and they're like, right, no, that's it, done there.
We've got a couple more to whiz through here. This is a good one here. Just Ken. Ken by request only.
He's a serial killer, this lad.
Not only will he sing for you, he'll also come round and do some gubby jobs as well.
He's going to kill you. Look at him.
Yeah. I like the way they made the album cover look like he's even looking at himself like he doesn't trust himself.
He looks like he's about to flip out.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know what I mean? You're in a bit of a K-hole and he's just about to kill you.
I mean, that is Lego hair at its finest. I've never seen hair like that before.
Do you know what, though? It suits Ken, doesn't it?
It does. That's Ken's look.
That is Ken.
Ken, we're keeping you, mate.
Well done, Ken. That's class.
You're a great one. We've got a couple more to whiz through here. This one is one of my favourites here. Just by request, the Snurds here. All your favourite gospel quartet songs of inspiration there. I mean, I don't know about you, but he's a very lucky man.
She's tidy, right? And he knows it. He knows it. He's looking at her like, well, look, he's like one of them, you know, the geeky lads that you see that's out in the town, right? And they're with an absolute worldie.
He might have a weapon on him, though. He might have a huge weapon.
He might do. Like, Jesus, like...
Maybe that's why they call him the Snurd.
Because he wears a snood on it.
Yeah.
But, like, he might be one of them lads downtown, right, that goes out with an absolute worldie, but he's a Doyle, right, and all the lads in the pub are looking going, how the fuck did he pull him? And all he does is he does that little smile, and he hugs her, like, you know, a proper camp, and he's
just
like
a daft voice, like, oh, hello, girl, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, always works today.
And she's class,
she's wicked, eh?
Do you know what she's going to be?
She's gone for the Barlow look, hasn't she? The Deirdre Barlow.
Do you know what she is, though, Ted?
What?
She's like one of them American girls where they're like, oh, she's so darky.
And then she has a glow up.
And then she takes her glass off and flicks her hair, and she's fucking...
She
and
walks into
like,
school canteen. Bom, 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 ba-dom, ba-dom, bom, 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 ba-dom, ba-dom, bom. Hey, bitch, get over here, slap! And then it was like, oh, she's now the most popular girl in the world, and she gets her tits out, and then everyone has a suck of them.
Yeah, except him, and he sat in the corner going, and they go, hey, keep it down,
Keep it down, you snurd.
You snurds.
That's where, there we are.
That's where it comes from.
And then the final one, which I think is an absolute classic, which everyone should have in the record collection, Mala, is Watch Over My Little Girl. Watch Over My Little Girl by the Vibrators. And I don't know what the fuck is in front of her there.
That's a vibrator, isn't it?
Jesus Christ. I mean, look at that creepy get on the far side with his shirt all the way open, and then you've got
who's paying them to watch after that little girl?
Yeah, watch over my little girl, the Vibrators.
Like, there is so much wrong with this, right? For one, that little girl looks fucking petrified, and rightly so, because she's surrounded by 5 lads that are absolutely on nonce watch somewhere.
Oh my God, they're all like Nancy Noel Edmonds.
Which is the most noncy? I think it's a lad that's holding onto the rope, bending in.
No, the biggest nonce on there for me is White Sweater Man at the back. He's keeping himself out of the picture as much as he can, but he's he's holding down an erection there. You can see top left pocket. He is, and I know it's the other one, top right in the double denim, holding the swing like he doesn't give a fuck. He's probably got a criminal record already. He's just waiting for time.
That one that's knelt in front of him, he's probably the most noncy. Now I'm looking at this again.
I reckon he's in charge of all the admin.
Admin nonce.
Yeah, he does all the admin nonce. He finds all of the...
How did this get... You walked in a record shop. How did no one just pick this up and go, no, fuck off, I'm not having this.
When I found this, I was mortified. So if anyone wants to buy it, get in touch. It is for sale at a reasonable price. Perhaps you know one of the protagonists in the photo. I don't know.
But Ted, right, think about this. Let's put ourselves back in the 70s, right? See if we can make sense of this, right? Yeah. Watch over my little girl. They've probably been like, we look dead protective. We look dead like, you know what I mean? Like, we're lads that are just like, yeah, this is all we cared about is little girl. No, it sounds nonsense no matter which way you cut it, does it?
Don't call yourself the vibrators, though. Call yourselves the protectors or something like that, you know what I mean? Watch over my little girl. Call yourself God's soldiers of fortune or the wee batter nonces or anything like that, yeah. The noncifiers.
No, and let me tell you now,
pedo
right?
punchers, anything like that. And then you'd go, that title of that record and that sort of defensive stance around that girl goes with the band name, but not 5 creepy cunts like that called the Vibrators.
But maybe, Ted, maybe they're starting a babysitting service, and that was like the picture, and it was like their strapline, watch over my little girl, and they're like, do you want to go out to the club and drink Magnus with your lass on a Sunday? Well, one of these hard ninjas will come round and look after, and they're on the poster, look, we're looking after this girl here. Maybe it was a business.
They're in a fucking playground in a war-torn country by the looks of it. I mean, where the hell's that?
Oh, right, whichever records executive put this out, well done you, sir.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, well, that was fun, Mally, yeah. So we've decided to keep most of them. So we'd love to, if you've got any great records that you'd like to share, that might be interesting in the look, the title, song titles, anything like that, you know, just drop us a message or send us an email at info@tedhanky.com and we'll cover them on a show for you. We'll bring them up, we'll have a chat about them, because I think it's good, because this podcast does not only just become comedy, it becomes a music podcast as well, doesn't it?
And a time machine non-swatch.
And that as well, yeah. Hey, Mella, there we go. What?
Well, right, Ted, right, I've just been invited, right? I've just been invited back home because, you know, our brought back, she said I could come back about now.
Yeah.
And she said she's got some sort of camera shoot set up because she's thinking about going into the music business.
Right.
Watch over my little girl too. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to get myself off round there, all right?
All right, Mally, yeah. Thanks for popping in.
My little girl, says the bandito.
Mala there, he's off to become international pop star perverted paedophile. like all of the ones we've just seen there. He's a weird one, isn't he? Oh, fucking hell, I know. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do like, subscribe, share to the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, the Instagram, X. I don't know. I'm on them all. I'm even on the TikTokers, you know what I mean? So if you're on all of them, just search for Ted Hanky Comedy. If you're listening to this on the audio podcast, you won't have seen any of those record sleeves, so it's probably been a shit show for you. So my recommendation would be go onto the YouTube and rewatch it as well. But if you've enjoyed us just describing it in your lugs, then fair enough, that's class, you know what I mean? Right, well, we've got some things coming up for you soon as well. So, yeah, October the 3rd, I think. No, October the 4th. Is it the 3rd? Is it the 4th? I don't know. It's the Friday anyway. We have got the fantastic Rob Rouse coming to do some comedy for you. He's absolutely mint. He's probably one of my favourite comedians on the circuit. You're going to love him. Get some tickets. They're at the Warehouse Kitchen and Bar. Just go to jokepit.com. Snaffle some tickets for that. It's going to be proper class. And then on October the 20th as well, we've got Ted's Sanctuary of Laughs. It's a new comedy night at Sanctuary, which is next to Chapel in Middlesbrough. So remember the Phoenix Squash Centre, which was a big church on the Wilderness Road. Next to that, there's a little bar called the Chapel. It's a craft ale bar. It's brilliant. Doing a comedy night there. Going to have loads of class, new up-and-coming acts coming on. I'm going to be introducing it. It'll be good fun. Tickets just £6. Again, on jokepit.com, so don't come to that. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. And as per usual, up the borough and believe. Yeah.